Rise 1,000,000, the painting. Description. This is an original art piece created by artist Vinson Ballard. It is entitled Rise 1,000,000. It is based on the concept taken from the classical ancient language of Medu Neter. Medu Neter means words of nature from an elder and comes out of the thought of the mouthpiece of the ancient continent of Africa called Kemet. Kemet means community of the blacks and was later called Egypt. Within the classical language of the black experience, Medu Neter, this original art piece called Rise 1,000,000 is identified by the phrase aha hehe. The aha is noted by the mass or the sail area and covering of a ship, while the hehe or the 1,000,000 is noted by 2 wicks of the candle. And this is the mast, M-A-S-T, and these are the 2 wicks of the candle, very creatively. The mast, M-A-S-T, and the 2 wicks of the candle. The left side on top through the middle of the page, on that side is a colorful, creative replica of a mast, M-A-S-T, of a ship, and it brings an original creative view of rising for individuals and situations. The colorful ship and its mast, M-A-S-T, sail area and covering sets the momentum with this energy with the colorful ankh of life in the center. The right side of the page is the very colorful enlarged candle wicks, which represents the identified Medu Neter phase of hehe, or 1,000,000. The bottom left side is a miniature replica of the foothill of the mountain of the moon, which is thought to be the beginning of humanity by some black scholars. The colorful, clear blue surrounding area of the mountain of the moon replica on the bottom of the ship, its mass on the side is a miniature replica of the mighty ancient Nile River, or the Medu Neter name of the Happy Eteru, or Nile River civilization. This original art piece is capped off by the silver sky lining or light color, which indicates the togetherness or calmness and harmonious balance with this universal colorful artistic call to rise 1,000,000, or aha nehehe, as so noted. Copyright 2021 by Vinson Ballard. Therefore, this original painting about rising 1 million speaks to the genuine existence of harmonious balance or divine order within an individual. There are many components that make up the person. For example, this has to do with their multiple parts of a cell, the cells, organs, tissues, and systems, and much more. Just think, all of these pieces rise up together and working together certainly includes rising 1 million. Likewise, in thinking of individuals or situations, also being in the same harmonious balance or order, it will also take the components and even the many components of energy working together. Rising 1 million, or its ancient African language of Medu Neter, acknowledgement of Aha Hehe, speaks to participation in divine order and harmonious balance. This original art piece also speaks to rising up 1 million in terms of coexistence and self-mastery with this artistic view. Being able to adjust to the 5 natural domains of 1 minerals, 2 plants, 3 animals, 4 humans, 5 spiritual, avails the thought of rising 1 million being about individual and collectively being a divine creation or a divine being having a divine human experience. Now, this original painting expresses the approach to rise 1 million in that regard. Certainly, putting this all together as with self-mastery, team mastery, and even situation mastery, and divine order or harmonious balance is what rising 1 million is all about. This is how coexisting with multiple components can occur. Therefore, this notion of rising 1 million presents a masterpiece kind of opportunity for the greater good to continue in divine order through this intended kind of participation. This very colorful art piece of not just the mass of the ship replicas and the very colorful counterworks with the reference foothill of the mountain of the moon brings rising 1 million, or Ahahehe, to the surface for the view of the willing participant. Copyright 2021 by Vinson, Ballard. Peace and blessings always.